Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can tell by the name of this title, today's going to be a little bit special. We're going to be doing a review of your theme pages. So last week I put up a story on my Instagram asking you guys if I could review your theme pages and give you some feedback, right? And then obviously talk about it in this video. I had an amazing response. Loads of you have messaged me asking me to review your theme pages and talk about it in this video. So we're going to be doing exactly that today. Now, hopefully this video can provide you some value. You can take away the points that I make in this video and you can apply them onto your own theme pages. And it should help you grow and build that theme page to a big following. If you want to have the chance of being in one of these videos where I go over your theme page and give you feedback, make sure you're following my Instagram account. I'll leave that in the description. Click that link and give me a follow and you'll get the opportunity to be in one of these videos where I'm going over subscriber theme pages, right? And if you find any value in this video at whatever point of the video you're watching it at, hit that like button. Come on, you know how it is. We've got to please the YouTube algorithm, and you know, we're growing theme pages, but we're not growing YouTube channels very well at the moment. So that will help out, all right? Hit that like button and leave a subscribe if, you know, maybe you found 2 pieces of value. Bloody hell, imagine. Okay, without further ado, let's hop into my iPhone. Let's have a look at some theme pages. We're going to be going over 5 today. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so let's have a look on Instagram. So the first page we're going to be going over today is carfreaks.ig. Now, this guy, firstly, what a legend. He's been messaging me over the last 2 weeks about the videos he's been watching. He's been loving them, and good to say he's a loyal subscriber now. So yeah, this guy is very keen to review this page and give him any advice and tips that I could. So as we can see, let's start from the top. He's got a nice cool profile photo there. You know, it's the car with all the smoke behind it. Perhaps I would potentially look at getting a logo done. Just a white piece of text that goes over that so it pops a little bit more. But other than that, that looks fine. Car name's cool with the little emoji. That's great, and that works really well. Going through his captions, yep, he's using emojis. Best car content on Instagram. Follow for daily content. DM for credits and features. Cool. So he's got a call to action there saying, you know, follow for daily car content. That's pretty good, you know, spot on there, to be honest. Okay, so getting down to the part where you can have sort of featured stories. Now, obviously, at the moment, he's missing them. So these little circles here, when you click on them, he's got one for polls, which is great. But, you know, maybe he could include top videos or pink cars, yellow cars, green cars, whatever. You know, there could be lots of different options there that could all be branded around the carfreaks.ig theme. And it can all be really congruent and look like a seamless brand all across the page, right? So maybe that's something that I would add. But going down to his posts, looks like he's posting very, very regularly on this page, which is great, and that's going to get him a long way in terms of the YouTube algorithm picking him up and starting to push him on the explore. So that's great. Looks like he chooses some pretty good covers for his videos. You know, everything looks kind of eye-catching and makes you want to click the video, and he's getting some good engagement. You know, for a page with 1900 followers, he's getting some good engagement, which is really, really good to see. Now, he's following 6,360, so he's obviously doing the follow and unfollow tactic. And that seems to be working well. Yes, it's good to see that he's posting reels. These reels are really what are helping pages blow up right now on Instagram. And as long as you're consistent with the reels and you keep posting them and you keep trying them out, that's what's going to get you a lot of followers right now. So yeah, overall great page. You know, he's got a good mix of content, videos, reels. He doesn't post that many photos. Maybe you could add some more photos into the mix. You know, carousels, that sort of thing. You got some carousels here. Overall, really nice page. This guy's got it down. He's definitely on the right path to success with a theme page, so keep it up. Cool, so the second account we're going to be looking at today is Food Munchie. Now, obviously, this is in the food niche, if you couldn't guess already by the name. And yeah, look, straight off the bat, he's got a cool logo there. Maybe I would make the text a little bit more prominent and use some colors that stand out a little bit more. It feels like that red text kind of fades away into that gray. Maybe I'd use a bigger font, stack the words on top of each other, and make that text really, really pop. Cool, so the name there, food, maybe I'd add Food Munchie and just add an emoji into your name there. So you can actually do that. You go into the edit profile and you can chuck an emoji right at the front there as well. So when people are searching for your page, it will actually come up with an emoji, which is just an added feature and another way of grabbing some attention, right? Description looks good. The #1 food page on Instagram. Follow if you love food. DM for business. So there's call to actions there. You know, he's actually asking people to follow the page, and that is always a bonus. Looks like he has some story features there too. How good is this? Eat or pass, food versus food. Now, what I would probably do to make it a little bit more exciting, because at the moment it feels very stagnant and it's not very dynamic, right? So maybe I'd add some photos of food behind that text, and again, match it with the logo. So you use a nice big white piece of text that makes them pop, makes people want to click on them. Because at the moment it just feels like it fades away a little bit too much and you can't really tell the difference of each one unless you read the title. So going into the content itself, looks like he's posting often, you know, 4 minutes ago, 5 hours ago, 18 hours ago. Yeah, he's posting a lot of content here. Now, there is a lot of photos and a lot of carousels, and I would probably be looking to post more videos. So he's got a video here, but the thumbnail isn't very exciting, you know. I'm sure at the end of this video, there'll be a bowl full of food. That's probably the best thumbnail you can go for, because people are gonna be able to see what the product looks like. And you know, that's the most appetizing thing, right? They're gonna see that bowl full of this beautiful food, and they're going to want to click to watch more. An empty pan isn't very exciting. It's not going to make people click through onto your video. So change that up and look at the covers that you put on your content. It's a game changer. Same goes for this meat, you know, doesn't look that exciting, but I'm sure if you keep watching the video, it will get a little bit better and you'll be able to choose a better cover there. One more thing, I'm not sure, this may be down to the country the page owner is in, but there is no reels being posted on this page. Now, some countries don't actually allow reels right now, so that could be the reason why. But yeah, if you can post them, I always recommend posting reels when you can, because that is going to help you blow up your page. Now, this guy has 6,000 followers, 1,200 following, so I'm not sure if he's still doing the follow unfollow method, but it looks like he's getting some good engagement. You know, 2,000 likes there on that post. That maybe hit the explore page. You know, 2.3k there. Maybe one more thing as well, his captions could do with some work. You know, this one's great. Which one would you rather eat? That's asking the viewer a question. These ones, for example, this burger, fire emoji. A little bit more creative, you know, add a bit of character to it. People love to follow brands that resonate with them. So if you can speak directly to the follower and to the people that are viewing your content and really like touch a nerve, even though it's about burgers, you can still do it. I would definitely recommend doing that. You're gonna get way more engagement, which is gonna push your page up on the explore page and you're gonna blow up. Overall, pretty good page. Okay, so the third page we're gonna be looking at is another subscriber, and his theme page is called Skiller Furious. Now, I think Skiller Furious, yeah, it's about football content. So Skiller Furious, I would maybe look at changing your description a little bit. You know, football content, yeah, that's great. Disabled at 9k and 6k. I don't think anyone cares about that. It doesn't really make you look like a professional theme page, if that makes sense. Yeah, I would just remove it. DM for removal, that's fine, but instead of putting DM for removal, I'd probably put DM for credit, DM for business. So it's not all negative, you know, make it so it looks like you can welcome people to send you content if you want to. So I would also add another call to action where you're asking people to actually follow you, because that is always the #1 thing you should do in your description, because when people hit your page, they're going to follow you, right? So again, we spoke about this before, but on your profile photo, I'd probably add some sort of logo. Skiller Furious, it's a pretty cool name, so I'm sure you can pay someone on Fiverr to do something creative for very, very cheap, and have that as your theme page logo. Cool, so we got the story features here, growth and backup. Probably wouldn't bother with that. People are going to follow this page because they want to see football content. They don't necessarily want to see the growth of your account, or they don't necessarily want to see, you know, a backup page or anything like that. So keep it about the theme that you're in, keep it about the niche that you're in, and keep it about the content that you're posting, right? So don't diverse from that too far, because it's not going to end very well, and you just want to keep it really, really seamless and consistent throughout. Okay, so change that up. I like the big white text, maybe put it over an image of a footballer and just have different categories. So you could have for different teams, shots, saves, best team plays, best players in the league right now, whatever you want to do, you can think of something like that and get creative with it. So as for content, wow. Okay, so 3,000 followers. And you got 250,000 views there. Oh wow, yeah, your page is blowing up, mate. Fantastic. Look how many views you're getting. That is insane. You got really, really good content here that is absolutely blowing up. You're getting tons of views. How often are you posting? 30th of Jan, 2nd of Feb, 4th of Feb, 11th. Look, The only thing you need to be doing is posting more. You should be posting 2-3 times a day. Once you build this momentum on Instagram and you're starting to hit the explore page, you really want to be pushing as much as you can. Once you refine this page and you tweak these little things that I've spoken about at the start of this review, you're going to be able to convert a lot more page visitors and profile visitors to actual followers as well. So, you know, if you're getting 274,000 views and 26,000 likes, you should be blowing up. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting a couple of thousand followers every single day. Now, you've only posted 34 times. I missed that at the beginning, so that is crazy. But yeah, just keep consistent. It looks like you're not posting enough, and you really should be if you want to blow this page up. Great page. I know we spoke about it before. Maybe it's the country you're in, but you should be posting reels if you can too. So make sure you double check on that. So the full theme page we're going to be going over is this page called Ecommerce Marketers. Straight from the get-go, they've got a cool logo. It stands out, very nice. 1,500 followers, 3.2k following. Not bad. Looks like you're doing the follow-unfollow method, so that's obviously working well. E-commerce invested in business, good use of emojis. You got a good call to action there saying follow us to challenge your beliefs. Maybe I'd lose the goal of 2.5k. I don't think it brings any benefits. I'd rather have that marketing tools call out there that's linking to that website. I just don't think you need to be telling people what your goals are for the theme page, right? You want people to like have this idea that your theme page is like an authoritative page in that niche. So don't be putting goals, or don't be putting like thanks for 100 followers, because quite frankly no one cares. Okay, cool. So you've got growth as your featured stories. Maybe just add a few more there. Maybe put motivation, inspirational quotes, all them sort of things, and you can find them. There's lots of videos of Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all doing these big speeches, and you can snippet them down and put them in them story features and use that for content. Now, you're really strong on branding here. You're obviously using that red and white coloration palette across all your posts, which is great. Maybe I would try to break it up a little bit. It feels very heavy and kind of really educational. Most people want to come to Instagram to just consume content, and when they see just really heavy text on all the thumbnails, it feels kind of boring. Sometimes you got to physically read the thumbnail before you click through in the video to find out what it is. So most people will use a cover that looks appealing to click. People want to click it. You know, that's why they use clickbait covers all the time. And this is probably the opposite. You actually have to physically read it to know what the video is about, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'd scrap that idea and start using snippets from the videos themselves. You can still have the text flash up or just use it in the description of the video, and that will help you. You got a good mix of content here as well, and you're posting reels. Looks like a few of them are doing really well for you. As you can see here, look, the reels that you're posting where you're using your branding aren't doing as well as the ones that have the actual videos of people in. So definitely switch up your covers there. I mean, this is obviously where you first started, but I would 100% be using these way more. It looks like you're posting often as well, which is great. So keep that up. Once you work on these fixes that I've spoken about today, that should help you convert more followers and hopefully hit the explore page more. So yeah, great work. I like the page. Just a few things to fix, but easy to do. Cool. So the final and fifth page we're going to review today is the Hustle Fuel. Now this page is great. I love the logo. I love how simple it is. It looks like a real brand, right? And it makes me want to follow it. So 2,000 followers, 100 following, that's nice as well. It looks like this page is obviously popular because they're following way less than the amount of followers they actually have. Obviously, when you do the follow-unfollow method, you can follow and mass follow and then mass unfollow a couple of days later, and it just brings your account back down to that nice looking level where you're not following that many people. Helping young hustlers, DMIG to learn how I grew 1K in a day. Helping you start your journey, follow for daily motivational content. So great. There's lots of call to actions there. So definitely a fan of that. As for the story features, this is exactly what I mean. This is how it should look. So growth, quotes, tips, mindset, about me. It follows the brand colors. It looks clean. It's simple, just using an icon, and it's eye-catching, right? So when you land on this page, you're like, damn, this is a good looking page, and it makes you want to follow it, right? So definitely, I'm a big fan of this page, and I should have been following it already. Apologies. Yeah, no, this looks great, and I'm really impressed with how you've branded this page and sort of made it your own. As for the content, looks like, yeah, so again with this, you're posting carousels that have videos afterwards. Maybe I'll try switching it up and add some videos first, just so you can get some more engagement and some higher click-through rate, because obviously, again, I spoke about it previously, it kind of looks a little bit boring when you're posting a heavy amount of text in the posts. But we won't go over that anymore. We spoke about that in the previous review. And yeah, cool, you're posting reels, which is fantastic, and it looks like the covers you're using are way more appealing to click, right? So that's a thumbs up from me. Good job there. I know for a fact this guy as well, he's been messaging me and he has been talking about setting up an Etsy store. So I want you guys to go and show him some love. He's been hustling so hard over the last 2 months building this Etsy store and showing off these designs that he's done. They're sort of motivational posters. So definitely go show him some love, check him out, give him a message, and let him know if you think there's any ideas for him that he could be doing on this Etsy store in terms of different designs that you guys want to see. That's a free plug for my guy right there, because he's been a loyal sub from the beginning and I appreciate his support. So it's only right that we go and support him back. But yeah, all in all, this page looks great and it's going to go very, very far as long as you stay consistent, mate, and you just keep on posting. So there we have it. We have reviewed 5 of your pages and all of them were pretty good. I mean, we had some that had absolutely crazy content. We had some that had quite low engagement, but lots of followers. Some that had loads of engagement, but not that many followers. You know, growing a theme page isn't the easiest thing. There's lots of moving parts and there's lots of things that you should work on and focus on. And it's easy to get lost in just the content, right? You got to ensure that your page looks nice and feels like an actual brand. Otherwise, you're just not going to convert any profile visits to actual followers. Now, if you found any value in this video at all, please like this video and give me a follow, give me a subscribe, right? Leave a comment, let me know if you want me to review your theme page. Maybe this is a regular thing, maybe it's a weekly thing where I go over and I just review your theme pages and give you any support and feedback that I feel necessary. I know it's a bit of a long one today. If you've made it this far, you're an absolute legend and I appreciate it so much. It helps my channel grow, and you know, I'm doing this mainly because I want to help you guys. I remember being at the beginning of my e-commerce and sort of Instagram journey and I was lost. I had no idea what I was doing. I actually started with a food page, so it's funny that we reviewed one today. But yeah, cheers guys, and if you want more of this content, leave a subscribe. If you have any questions at all, shoot me a message or leave a comment on this video and I'll be sure to come back to you. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks again. Catch you later.